Hey everyone. Hi Terry. I got
Hi,
your comment
Terry.
on there because you're so. Oh, look at him.
Oh, look at him
Double
go.
snakes. Those are snakes, right? We've confirmed that they're snakes.
Are they dolphins?
That is 100% a dolphin. My eyes are terrible. That's a dolphin, dude. That's an exciting dolphin. So, anyways, thank you for joining Thank you for joining our new this week preview show. It's a semi-light week. DC actually seems kind of heavy as I look at the piles, but Marvel and Independent are coming with really good titles. Not to say that DC's titles aren't good, but DC's like at 2 and 3, and there's a lot of number ones on this side. But you're excited to show off some of the DC stuff, with the first one being R.I.P., one of my favorite shows that got canceled.
Earth Prime Legends of Tomorrow. This is the third book in the Earth Prime series. This is the photo cover.
Check out Joe. Joe's got a podcast. Check out Joe. Yeah, this is the photo cover. I think this was what the most recent season's promo looked like.
This is the non-photo cover. This isn't a photo. This is a cool drawing, though. Do you like this drawing?
I'm pretty sure that's Riley Russo, isn't it? No, never mind. Kim Jacinto. I like it. I also like that in this book, they kind of, since they can bring back everybody, they bring back everybody. Like Cold is in it, Hawk Girl, Adam, Hawk Girl.
Oh, I was like,
no.
Anyways, Task Force C. I'm personally excited for this one. I like this book. This is the A cover. This is the variant, which is so pretty. It's like the grave. And the bat has the skull has bad ears.
The skull has wings.
I love
made
it.
of bone. That's
this is
crazy.
the 1 in 25. We have one left. It's a beautiful cover. They're standing on the car.
Who did that cover?
Dan.
Oh, new artist.
Dan.
New artist alert. Could be
Dan.
the next big thing. But it's Red Hood standing on the car, and I love it. He's very skinny, though.
Yeah.
They made him very tiny.
Oh, no.
legs.
Look at his size.
Yeah, but look up. His
kneecaps
are going to break. Yeah, of course.
Size,
bro. Move on.
Flashlight Beyond number 1.
Number 1. That's what comes after 0. If
Yeah.
you're doing comic book stuff.
Yes.
How was the Batman? The Batman was great, man. We had a lot of fun until it stopped working. How much is the variant? The variant for Task Force Z is $24.99. Yeah, that's the only one I have up there so far.
Flashlight Beyond number 1. This is the cardstock cover.
He's fighting Aquaman, I'm pretty sure.
He is.
And there's a 1 in 25 in there for Flashpoint Beyond. We already sold both of our 1 in 50s. QQ, because I wanted one. Bat ears like the Wolverine. Yeah, you're pretty much right, Terry. I actually love it.
Batman
Killing Time. Number 3.
We sold out of both of our 1 in 25s for this already.
Yeah, and I love the variant, even though it's a weird motorcycle. I feel like it's an interesting motorcycle for Batman to be on, but it's a cool sight. He's on a vintage Harley almost.
Batman Beyond the White Knight number 1, the second print. I like this cover more than the original number 1
I
cover.
like with the black background. It looks pretty nice rather than that brownish background.
It looks a lot more classic Batman Beyond, which I think for a number 1 of a Batman
But
Beyond
if you missed it, second print is out. The 1 in 25 is also out. That's a $100 variant.
It is $99.99.
Yeah, it's beautiful though. Free Comic Book Day this Saturday, starting at 10 o'clock. First 25, you guys are the first to hear it before we go on social media. Maybe it's already on Facebook, I'm not going to lie. But first 25 people in line will get a voucher for when they check out. They get a swag bag. It'll be a collective tote full of free goodies, swag bag, stuff we all get. Swag.
I hate you.
Boom.
Batman
Michael
Beyond
Scott.
Neo Year.
Michael Scott, can you hold
Number 2.
me? Oh, the horror game. Oh, Nicole would like an Oh, the horror game held for her because she saw the post about that. Do you consider Beyond canon or no? Neither are canon. Neo Year is not canon.
Nothing is canon. It's an omniverse.
Yeah, neither of these are canon. But speaking of Neo Year, that's the one you got right now.
Batman Beyond Neo Year number 2. This is a very trippy cover. I kind of like it. But that's
Terry, don't call out of work. Just send dude, we know your kid. Send your kid. We'll give her the goodie bag.
This is
not the little.
I like that I did the post-it note on camera.
Yeah.
Nice job, Curran.
Well, just so you know, Nubia is sold out.
I was going to say Nubia is sold out, right?
Nubia is sold out, yeah.
Okay.
You had your chance.
Did somebody ask?
Minerva, she messaged you.
Oh. Have the recount. Sorry. We're going to have the recount, the preamble on the 20, in 3 weeks. It should be here.
Batman Beyond Neo Year B cover. Batman 123A cover. Curran,
quit kicking boxes.
Be quiet on set, man.
My bad.
Batman 123 A cover. This is Jesus.
Part
what number
5.
This is 5. You know what stresses me out? Trying to remember if Deathstroke or Robin is part.
Imagine if you're a variant cover person. You don't get to see it on the cover. I'm sure it's written in like the first page. Like it's like part 5. Yeah, it does say it right there. But like you don't get to see it right up front. It's sad.
This is the Batman 123, 1 in 25. We have it at $14.99. He is being torn apart by League of Assassins members, which I think is really cool.
James, I don't know if you saw, we have our store exclusive recount cover from Alan Quall. If you do let us know that you want to pre-order it, you get it for $19.99. It will be $24.99 in store, and it's $24.99 on our website right now. And then we're also going to have A covers and the 1 in 10 variant from Brian Silverbacks as well.
Monkey Prince 4, 1 in 25. It's $29.99. We also probably have the A and B covers on the wall, right?
Yes, A, B, and AAPI.
Yep.
AAPI covers. Ooh, We Live is great, Sage. If you haven't read We Live yet, read the first volume and then jump into the new volume. So now with Marvel, I'm going to start. I feel like I should start backwards. And by backwards, I mean with the stuff that's like X-Men, giant size X-Men, Thunderbird. If you wanted a one-shot about Thunderbird, you're getting it.
It's there.
And that's a cool cover with all the X-Men's. Iron Man 19, The Final Enemy. This is a beautiful Alex Ross cover.
Do you really think that's the last enemy, though?
No, I bet you he fights somebody next month, too. And this is the Spider-Man 60th anniversary cover by Jorgens.
That is the best Spider-Man.
It's like a Spider Iron Man. Spidey Iron Man. I like it a lot.
That cover is beautiful.
We got a second print for Spider-Gwen Gwenverse with a fresh new cover. It's actually really nice. I actually like that cover a lot.
It's fresh.
Yeah, it's not a David Nakayama, but it's still pretty dope. This week, one of the new books is Spider-Man 2099 Exodus Alpha. So this is the first.
That came out already?
You didn't see me pulling it?
Dude, no, I FOC'd it. Like,
why do you think you're fired? Why do you think you got fired yesterday?
I know I got fired yesterday. You don't want me to say it.
So, Dan, I might have a 123 variant in your box from FOC, but if you don't, here.
I think he means. Do you mean the incentive?
Oh,
Dan?
yeah. Do you mean the incentive?
The 1 in 25?
Where he's getting beat up? That one's $14.99? Or did you mean the red cover? Terry said lawyer up. So this is out. $20.99 Spider-Man.
I forgot Terry was here.
Also, new Star Wars Crimson Reign. This is regular Star Wars number 23. Cool cover. And then speaking of the Star Warsians.
Wait, which one, Dan?
I think he meant this one because this is the only one I showed.
Incentive or?
I think this one. This one, right? Just say, if it's this one, say any words that sound like this. The incentive. Those are the right words. So Star Wars Obi-Wan, number 1 comes out this week. This is the origin of Obi-Wan. This is the A cover. Phil Noto on the A cover. Really cool. He's got the Ewan McGregor and the Alec Guinness version, and then Darth Vader on the cover. And then there's also a B cover here. This is actually the C cover. Has the old man, Obi-Wan, here, Alec Guinness. And then there is
that's my favorite.
What they call the Japanese creator variant, but this is Momoko. And it's like, that's
so
a Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan on the cover.
It is. I love this
and
cover.
that is super cool.
I love Qui-Gon.
That's getting ready. That's coming out right now on May the 4th, right before the show. And then for independent, we have a new, if you're an adventurer, if you like John's Dungeon Corner, if you like D&D.
Did you not grab the incentive?
I grabbed an incentive somewhere.
Okay, I was going to say, we have like
don't yell at me.
500 incentives.
Don't yell at me. You want to get fired again?
Do it.
Fire you live on air. You ever watch The Apprentice? Fire guys all the time.
What whiteboard are your tasks going to go on, Danny?
Don't get me started. All right, so quests aside, new book. If you like D&D, Critical Role, things like that, if you like the Vox Machina books, you will love Quest Aside. A very fun book. Feels like Sea of Thieves, but without the ocean. But like you'll understand if you play Sea of Thieves, you know what I mean, all right? Because you're at the tavern. You start at the tavern all the time. That's where you do things. Radiant Black number 14 has this awesome Wolverine homage. Speaking of Wolverine.
Quest Aside is just of Thieves.
Terry said toss one of those in his box. It probably is in there with an extra book tab. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll write it down.
Write it down.
I don't trust you.
New book number 1. It's a cool fighting action book. It's called Metal Society, and this is the variant cover by Alan Quall, who is doing our recount cover, as James was asking about earlier. Alan Quall on the Metal Society cover. I love that. Look how good he is at just drawing multiple things.
They live in a society.
They are a society, a metal society.
That's hardcore.
Peter Milligan's newest book, those of you that might have read Out of Body, this is Dogs of London.
Do you think Stray Dogs fans will like it?
I think Good Boy fans will like it.
Mm.
Stray Dog fans are League of Their Own. This is Dynamite Never Dies, number 3, but that's I think that's either Alien or Species. I always get those two movies mixed up. But that is a cool Tony Flex. Speaking of Stray Dogs, that's the artist from Stray Dogs.
Ah.
Stray
Wait,
Dogs.
it's pronounced Flex. I thought it was Fleeks.
It's pronounced however we all want to incorrectly say it until he confirms how it's said otherwise.
Okay.
Right?
You're right.
If you read The Rocketeer 1, you're going to want to read The Rocketeer 2, The Great Race. That is officially out.
The back. Show the back.
What's on the back?
It looks cool.
Oh, that's actually really cool. Instead of doing the typical ad, Rocketeer, The Great Race. Ninja Turtles fans, if you have not jumped on it yet, 127 was a new jumping on point with the introduction of a new turtle. 128 is the origin and first appearance of that new turtle. We have a couple copies. I'm not going to lie to you. If you do not add this to sub after this issue, we're not going to have very many. I'm taking a chance, but we have turtles. We have them.
We got portals.
And then we also have a new Red Sonja book. How would you say it? Red Sith?
Red Sitha.
Sitha. Red Sonja, Red Sitha, number 1.
Is this the Star Wars crossover?
I don't know.
What's going on?
I have no idea. And then my favorite book of the week, cutest little character in the world, Twig number 1 from Scotty Young and artist Kyle Strom, who I actually met both of those guys last weekend.
I love it.
Scotty has a variant right there. Kyle's doing the A cover and interiors. Whoops, accidentally hit a button. And there's also a 1 in 10 variant, which is a Virgin A cover.
I'm going to show the 1 in 25.
The 1 in 50 is a Virgin Scotty Young. And the 1 in 25 is a Virgin Peach Momoko cover.
I love this cover. It's so cute.
And then we do still have a copy. This is one of the few things I have left from Kansas City Comic-Con. This is the Kyle Strom store, online store exclusive. Twig number 1, signed by Scotty Young and Kyle Strom.
What's Twig about?
Twig
He's
is
a
like,
cute little dude.
yeah, it's like honestly like this cute little like creature of the earth, and he's just adventuring. He's kind of like adventuring. I don't know what to compare it to really, because like he's literally just adventuring. Like he's looking at a map on one of the pages. It's a book that kids can read, but at the same time the parents can read it and get a little bit different experience.
The peach is $24.99.
$24.99 for the peach.
Gabe wants an A cover.
Gabe wants an A cover. Can you write that down?
I
Yeah. So then I also have the Turtles 1 in 25 here. Or no, this is the 1 in 10. 1 in 10 for Turtles.
Portals.
I've got the Quest Aside variant where they're on the mug because it takes place in a tavern. I got the other variant where they're all like in a group shot. I love it. Dan would like a peach. There's also a Ben Reilly Spider-Man 125 by artist Alex Garner. I like that one a lot. And then I have Iron Man 19, 1 in 25, David Nakayama. Beautiful cover of Iron Man. And then the Obi-Wan variants, there is a movie variant. That's the 1 in 10 with Ewan McGregor. I think that's an old shot. I don't think that's from the new stuff. I think that's from old stuff, right?
Yep.
That's an old picture there. They use that. And then they also did a 1 in 25 that's beautiful with the old man Obi-Wan.
I also just want to say, if any of y'all that picked this up, if I catch you talking crap about the prequels, hands are going to be thrown.
So since I was showing off the Twig, which was one of the things we had at Kansas City Comic-Con, I want to show off the other two last things I have left from Kansas City Comic-Con. This is a Harley Quinn sketch done by Todd, let me get his name right, Todd Aaron Smith. And the reason Todd Aaron Smith is semi-important is he is the original storyboard artist for Batman the Animated Series. He's not actually the creator of the character, but he was one of the first guys that had to draw after Bruce Timm and Paul Dini created her. he had to draw her and all the storyboards. So that is a fully inked sketch by him that we got. And then we have one copy of House of Slaughter #2, the Scott's Collectibles exclusive, signed by Alan Call. Yeah, House of Slaughter. Signed by James Tinian. Beautiful signature right there. And then Alan Quall, who has, of course, an artist signature.
Dude, I can't wait.
And only 250 of these exist, and we have them double signed. One of them.
I can't wait to have that signature on my DC versus Vampire.
You're going to have it. Regular twig, can you get an A twig for them too? So thank you so much, guys. And don't forget, Free Comic Book Day is this Saturday. First 25 people in line get a voucher when they make their purchase.
A swag voucher.
Free swag bag. And it's going to be so much fun. We're going to have the free comics. We're going to do, I believe, 3 per person. And if you're a member, you can do 5. So, and then that's per person. So couples, you guys both get them. Kids, as long as they can walk on their own, they can get their own comics. That's going to be my rule for the day. So if they're in a stroller, I think they're a little too young to be getting a few comics for themselves. But we're going to have tons of fun. The creators will be here starting at open. Artists will be here. Ethan Kennet's going to be here. Travis Gibbs going to be here. Gambit Mendoza is going to be here.
Oh, I'm so excited for Gambit to be here. If y'all haven't met Gambit already,
he's the best. He did our expired cover, which Terry, I know, picked up on our Kickstarter.
He was also at our Christmas party.
No X-Men this week. The only X-Men was giant size X-Men Thunderbird or Thunderbird. Giant size X-Men Thunderbird. That was the only X-Men this week. Mm-hmm. And then, so yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for the auction. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Come by, swing by, pick up your comics, and we will see you guys 5:30 tomorrow on the auction. Thank you for joining us, and we will get those books.